All right. So, good morning, everyone, and welcome once again to our student webinar series. So, you might notice as well that we're already halfway with this series, and yet there are still online resources that we need to uncover and introduce. So, this is our fourth session on our fourth day. So, for this morning, we're going to discuss a handful of multidisciplinary databases, as well as their respective features. So namely EBSCO Academic Search Complete, Gale Reference Complete, and ProQuest. And I think some of you who have been with the university for a few semesters already are familiar with these resources, and for the ones also who already have undergone RME or library instruction and orientation with us for some of your classes. So I think some of you are already familiar with this and might have as well used these resources. So for you, I guess we could treat this just as a short review or a recap. Okay, so once again, alongside with us, we have Isa as our co-host. So we also have Toph in our technicals team, as well as Angel, and the head librarian of the Information Services and Instruction section, Ms. Rizalyn Vihanyo. So she's also with us once more to answer issues, questions, and other concerns that you have. All right. So before we continue, once again, let's remind everyone of the following webinar mechanics. Right. So we will be recording each webinar session for documentation, evaluation, and dissemination purposes. Please note that by attending the webinar, you are permitting us to use any form of participation for such purposes. Questions will be collected via the Pigeonhole link, which we will post later and shall be answered during the Q&A portion at the end of each webinar session. So once again, the link will be available shortly in our chat box. The feedback evaluation form, URL or link will be provided once this session ends. Digital certificates will only be given to participants from the UP system who have successfully registered, participated, and answered the feedback evaluation form. Please note that due to the large volume of participants, there will be a considerable delay in the dissemination of digital certificates. All right, so without further ado, our speaker for this session earned her bachelor's degree in library and information science at the University of the East Manila as magna cum laude in April 2015. And after a year, she passed the licensure examination and continued to work at St. Luke's College of Medicine, William H. Quasha Memorial Medical Library. Currently, she serves as a college librarian at the University of the Philippines Diliman Main Library. She's mostly working with technical services, specifically cataloging and other bibliographic processes since the beginning of her career, but also handles reference, instruction, and research services. She's also a member of the Information Systems Implementation and Technical Support Committee of the UPD Main Library. As part of her professional development, she started taking up her master's degree in the same discipline at the UE Manila Graduate School, wherein she is presently preparing to write her master's thesis. So everyone, let's all welcome Miss Michelle Ann Manalo. Good morning, Mitch.
Hi, good morning. Morning, everyone. Let me just share my screen first. Okay. Can you see my slides?
Yes, Mitch.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. Welcome to this morning session. So I hope you already had your breakfast or pwede rin na kayong kumain ng brunch kasi it's already 10 past 10 a.m. So I'll try my best to discuss everything before 11:30 para makapag-ready pa kayo if you have classes after. Okay, so our topic for this morning will be very interesting because we will be dealing with multidisciplinary resources. So as we all know, this databases or resources covers a lot of a lot of subjects from different academic disciplines that everyone can relate to. So I hope you're all excited, as me, no? Okay. So at the end of this session, you should be able to learn the different methods or ways of access to these databases, their interfaces, and their features. So before we proceed to the webinar proper, I will show you the webinar quiz mechanics. So I will be posting 6 questions throughout the presentation. You shall form a code for your answers, and then when the answer now or the signal text appear in the chat box, you can now key in your code. So first 3 correct answers will win our exciting prizes. So for this session, our exciting prizes are for the first placer, we have 500 pesos plus 200 smart load. For the second placer, we have 500 pesos. And for the third placer, we have a Spring Nature loot bag with notebook and tumbler plus additional 100 pesos. Okay. So I hope you're all excited to listen and learn, no? And of course, win these prizes. Okay. So for this webinar session, I will be discussing these 3 multidisciplinary resources or databases that we have in the university. First, we have EBSCO Academic Search Complete, Gale Reference Complete, and ProQuest databases. So all of these databases are recently subscribed by the UP system. So when I say UP system, we have 8 campuses. We have Baguio, Cebu, Diliman, Los Baños, Manila, Mindanao, Open University, and Visayas. Okay, so you do not have to worry about your access to these databases because as long as you're a student, you're an active student of the university, you should be able to access them. Okay, so what are the methods of access for these databases? First, we have IP authentication, meaning if you access the computers within the campus connected to the network, you should be able to access our online resources. But obviously, we are all working, studying from home. Obviously, we cannot use this one. Fortunately, we have Open Athens. So Open Athens is our newest access management service. It is a service that uses a single sign-on technology that enables you to access online resources with a single set of credentials, which is your UP mail and your password. Okay, it actually replaced our Easy Proxy, our previous remote access service. So if your campus or your university or your library is not yet done setting up their Open Athens, or Open Athens is um, undergoing maintenance, you have another option, which is the remote access account. So these are access tokens that you can get from your librarians. You just have to email them. Just have to contact them for you to have access to this. So each CU has their own remote access accounts. We will not be sharing any remote access account throughout the presentation. It's your responsibility to contact your librarian. Okay? Okay, so how to access the subscribed e-resources via Open Athens. For UP Diliman, you can access this URL, mainlive.upd.edu.ph/openathens/ Makita nyo doon yung instructions on how to access, how to enable your Open Athens. You have to use your UP Mail account to sign in. And if you do not have your UP Mail account yet, please contact the University Computer Center. Okay? So once you log into your UP Mail, you have to look for the Google App Launcher and then scroll down and click Open Athens. This Open Athens button. Okay. Once you click that, you have to choose login to my Athens, and then you will be redirected to this resource list. And from there, you can see our first database for this morning, which is the EBSCO Academic Search Complete. So Academic Search Complete by EBSCO is the world's most valuable and comprehensive scholarly multidisciplinary full-text database with more than 8,500 full-text periodicals, including more than 7,300 peer-reviewed journals. In addition to full text, this database offers indexing and abstracts for more than 12,500 journals and a total of more than 13,200 publications, including monographs, reports, conference proceedings, and others. It also includes 350 full textbooks and more than 75,000 videos from the Associated Press. So just a cute trivia about EBSCO. EBSCO is actually an acronym. So it stands for Elton B. Stephens Company. So take note of that. Because EBSCO is a multidisciplinary resource, it covers several subjects including animal science, anthropology, chemistry, geography, law, mathematics, physics, psychology, religion, and philosophy, and others. So as you can see, there are 4 subscription packages that is being offered by EBSCO, and our current subscription is the second most comprehensive of these packages. So here, Academic Search Complete. Okay, so these are some of the key features of EBSCO ASC or Academic Search Complete. It has superior full text backfiles, meaning it contains resources with full text back to 1975 or further. It is also integrated with Google tools for sharing, downloading, and others. And it recently launched their EBSCO mobile app, which is available in Apple Store and Google Play Store. So if you want to have access to this new service of EBSCO, you can look for EBSCO mobile app in Apple Store or Google Play Store. Okay. So if you access the mobile app of EBSCO, this will be your welcome page. Just have to click Get Started and then find your institution. As a member of UP Diliman, I just have to type Diliman. Kasi kapag tinype ko University of the Philippines, masyadong madami yung lalabas na results and I have to scroll down. So if I type Diliman, nandun agad siya, University of the Philippines, Diliman. Okay? Next, you have to choose your sign-in option, choose UP Webmail, and then of course choose your account. And then if you successfully log in, you will see the access badge at the top of the screen, no? University of the Philippines, Diliman. So kung taga-ibang campus kayo, you'll have to see your access badge right there. Okay, so if you search for an article within this EBSCO mobile app, this will be your view, your initial view. You have the option to read now and like the article. Kapag nilike niyo yung article, meaning nakasave na siya sa inyong account. Okay? And then, if you select the read now, you have to choose a format. For this example, I chose read PDF and it will load and this will be your final view for the full text version of your chosen article. Okay, so according to EBSCO, this app is not yet perfect because it still need updates, no? In fact, EBSCO ebooks are not yet available in this app. So if you're um, thinking about downloading or loaning an EBSCO book using this EBSCO mobile app, it's not yet available. And then if you notice, there are only 3 filters available, peer-reviewed, full text, and date range. So yun lang yung mga available filters nyo to narrow down your search. But it is still a good tool if you're more comfortable using your mobile phone and reading your documents, no? It's very useful. Okay. So our first webinar question will be posted. So ready na ba kayo, guys? I will give you 12 seconds to answer. Okay, for the first webinar question, it is the current gateway service of the UP system that facilitates access to publisher contents via single sign-on or SSO technology. Letter A, Open Athens. Letter B, Easy Proxy. And letter C, Remote Access. Your time starts now.
All right, so I
Okay?
think let's just remind everyone to keep the answers to yourselves first.
Yes,
So Michelle would be asking for the answers, the five letter code after all of the questions at the end of her session. All right.
yes. That's right. Okay, so wait lang natin, guys. Chill lang tayo. Okay? Now, I will be doing the demo on EBSCO Academic Search Complete. So as I've mentioned earlier, you can log in using your UP Mail account and then look for this 9 dots. This is the Google Apps Launcher. Click that and look for Open Athens. I hope okay na po yung size ng aking screen. Should I zoom in?
I think it's okay, Mitch.
Okay na. Okay. Okay. So you have to choose log into my Athens. And then you'll be redirected to this resource list. So dito nyo makikita yung ating mga subscription for the university. So as you can see, there are a lot of databases, there are a lot of links. You can choose any of these. But if ayaw nyo maduling and mag-scroll down para hanapin yung inyong database, you can actually use this box here to refine your list. So I will be typing academic search complete. Okay. So makita nyo, nag-appear na agad siya, academic search complete, and then click. Let's just wait for it to load. Ayan. So this will be your interface. This will be your welcome page if you enter EBSCO Academic Search Complete. So by default, Academic Search Complete, ebook collection EBSCO host, and Reader's Guide to Periodical Literature are selected. So for this example, so for this demo, I will be um, just choosing Academic Search Complete. Okay? And then click Continue. So your chosen database will appear here, Academic Search Complete. So as you can see, there are a lot of buttons or tabs in this page. You have your search box for basic searching, you have advanced search, your history, and other options. At the top, you have several tabs, and here at the upper right side. So I will explain first these tabs at the top, okay? So if you click new search, you will be redirected to this page to start your basic searching and your advanced searching. And then if you click the publications tab, you will be redirected to this page. Actually, you can search for specific titles of publications if you have specific titles in mind, okay? So let's just look for library journal, for example. And then you have to click browse. I think I have to zoom in a bit pa. Ayan, 125%. Okay. So library journal appeared here. So we have library journal. If you click that one, you will see the brief details about this journal and of course the issues and articles available. So for library journal, we have records from 1975 up to present. So imagine, sobrang daming issues na available. Okay, so if you click, for example, 2020, the volumes and issues are there. You can navigate the contents from here and there. Okay, so I will not be clicking those. Of, and then we have to go back, and next tab is subject terms. Okay, so subject terms. So you can use this one if you want your search terms to be exactly with what the database is using. It can show you the broader, the narrower terms, the related terms for a given word. no? So you can have more targeted results, you have more um, better results when you use subject terms. Kasi you will be searching what the database is actually using for their articles. For example, let's search for climate change. Okay? You can choose term begins with, term contains, or relevancy rank. So for the example, default lang natin yung term begins with, and then you have to click browse. Okay. So there are narrower terms, there are broader terms here. You can choose any of these. Just tick the box. And then, kung ayaw nyo siya mag-explode, kung ayaw nyo mag-appear lahat ng terms under climate change, just uncheck this one. Okay? And then you can also choose Boolean operators. So just choose or. And then you have to click add. And then it will appear on your search box. So you can also add another subject term. For example, global warming. And then click browse. And all of the narrower terms, related terms are appearing here. So for this example, I'll just choose global warming and then I'll unclick or uncheck this box. And then this time I will choose the end Boolean operator and then click add. Okay, so expect that all of your results will give you articles or materials relating to climate change and global warming. And then click search. Okay, so those are the results for your subject term. So if you use subject term, there is a controlled vocabulary. So the system will get the articles or documents from their controlled vocabulary. So these subjects are actually extracted from the abstract, from the title, from the document text itself. No, so it's actually being assigned by the system or the database. Okay. So next we have cited references. So if you want to check for references that have been cited in EBSCO, you can use this one. So for example, you want to search for an author or for a source, title or year, you can choose any of this or all citation fields. So for the example, let's search for Nick Joaquin. Then you have to click search. Yan. So as you can see, there are total of 58 search results for Nick Joaquin. These are the articles that have been cited in EBSCO. As you'll notice, there are results that have a check box beside them. It means that they are cited by other articles. So as you can see here, time cited in this database. So itong article na to, na-cite pa siya ng ibang article. So yun yung meaning niya. Okay, so let's click this one. And click find citing articles para makita natin kung ano yung mga articles na nag-cite dito sa particular title na to. Okay, so this article from 2020 cited Nick Joaquin's article is American Spanish Healthy. So, yun yung use ni cited reference. Okay? Next, you have images. In EBSCO, you can also search for images. You can apply some filters here if you want to limit your results. Photos of people, maps, natural science photos, flags, and others. Okay, so it's pretty simple. Let's search for global warming na lang ulit. Let's see if there are pictures related to global warming there. Okay? So, meron na agad kayong thumbnail or preview of the picture before you can click it. Okay. So under more, we have indices. So indices is actually pretty similar with subject terms. It's also a controlled vocabulary. But there are um, actually differences, no? So if you use this, you can also have targeted results for your searches. Yung difference nila, well, yung purpose nila pareho lang, no? To give you targeted results, to have better results, no? But as I've said earlier, subject terms are being assigned by the database or by the system. Terms are being extracted from the title, from the abstract, from the document itself, and um, every uploads, no, every addition to EBSCO, automatically nagkakaroon na siya ng assigned subject terms kasi yung system yung gumagawa. Whereas, kapag indices naman, these are actually assigned by subject specialist or indicers. So, may kita nyo, tao yung gumagawa ng indices. So, expect na mas marami kayong results na makukuha sa subject terms. Kasi kapag ginamit nyo yung indices. Okay? So, what are their pros and cons? So, there are pros and cons. Searching in subject terms may generate you more results dahil nga ginagawa siya ng system, but if you're looking at the indices, it may give results that apply appropriate terms even if the author does not use the exact term. For example, if you use the term tomography. So, if you use tomography as a subject term, but because the terms are generated from author supplied words, it may not search articles that use related terms such as CAT scan, X-ray scan, or CT scan. But with indices, tomography can collect all index articles on those related terms. So kapag subject terms yung ginamit nyo, kapag hindi nyo na nahulaan yung term na ginamit nung author, merong possibility na hindi siya ma-generate. Pero kapag ginamit natin yung indices, dahil nga subject specialists are assigning appropriate terms for these keywords, maaaring ma-search niya lahat using the tomography um, subject term or keyword. So I hope clear yon, no? Both tabs are good if you are masipag naman and you have all the time to search, no? Please make use of the two para mas maging comprehensive or mas exact yung inyong search results. Okay? So at the upper right part of the screen, you have your folder, and then your preferences, languages, help, and exit. So for folder, obviously dyan ma-search yung inyong mga searches, yung mga documents na sinelect nyo, para makita nyo pa ulit sila once you log in. So, ito yung laman ng folder ko. I have 3 articles. From there, you can also print, email, save the file, or export some, what you call this, citation file. Okay? And then, if you choose preferences lang to on the page view, page layout. Okay? Kung gusto nyo siyang i-modify, pwede dito. And then, of course, we have languages. These are the available languages. I think wala pang Filipino language na available. And then, help. Guys, make use of help. Kapag nakita kayo ng buttons on databases na merong help guides or live guides, please check this. Kasi lahat ng questions nyo on how to access, how to download, or how to save nandyan sa help guide. Actually, dyan lang din kami nagbe-base pag gumagawa kami ng presentation. Nandyan din lahat yung answers. So, kapag may na-miss kayo sa presentation namin, pwede kayong pwede kayong pumunta sa help guides. Okay? Kung merong available. Okay. So now let's search for a term. So using the basic searching, let's search for remote learning. Okay, as you can see, you have your limiters here, your source types, your facets. I believe na na-discuss na rin to kahit papano ni Sir Arthur on the previous sessions. Um, Madali lang siyang gamitin. So if you want to limit your results to full text, scholarly, peer-reviewed journals, if you want to modify the date range and your source types, pwede nyo siyang gawin dito. No, kahit hindi kayo gumamit ng advanced search, pwede nyo pa rin i-filter inside the search results using these tools. Okay? And then, if you click an article, for example, this one, you can download the full text as PDF file. You can see the brief details about the material or the document, the abstract, no, the DOI, and others. And of course, you have your tools here at the right side of the screen. You have Google Drive option. You can save the articles on your Google Drive. If you click that one, you'll have to choose your account. So hindi ko na siguro siya gagawin. Basta kapag nakapili na kayo ng account, EBSCO will create an a folder in your Google Drive and doon niyo makikita lahat ng save files niyo. So siguro pakita ko na lang yung example ng aking save files. Okay, so dito makikita nyo yung EBSCO, nag-create na siya automatically ng folder. I hope you can see. Yan. And then, these are my saved files. Okay. So, makita nyo, nakasave na agad yung full text version ng article. Okay. So, I'm sorry. You can also add this to your folder if you do not want this to save to your Google Drive or your local drive. Pwedeng save nyo muna siya sa folder. And then, you have print, email, save again to your local drive, citations. Ayan. So, if you're using this citations, make sure na i-check nyo pa rin siya kasi some are not accurate. So, it's your responsibility to check pa rin the citations. And then, you can export some files if you're using a reference manager or citation manager. There are available citation files. And then, you can also create note and the permalink. So, permalink will redirect you to this exact search exact document. So, you don't have to go back to zero. Mag-search ka ulit ng remote learning and then scroll down. So, kapag sinave nyo na to, tong permalink, ayan, redirect na kayo dito sa exact page na to. Okay? And then, let's go back to the result list. Okay, some search results will give you videos or images if related sila dun sa inyong search term or sa inyong keyword. So for example, we have here an Associated Press video. As I mentioned earlier, meron tayong mga Associated Press video inside Academic Search Complete. So if you click that one, you will be redirected to another page. And then you can play the video. So this video are good for video streaming only. You cannot download these files. So you have your options here again, citation, email. If you save or download this, only the transcript will be downloaded, and then print only transcript lang and other details. Okay. Can you hear the audio?
Not quite Mitch. Medyo mahina kung meron man.
Mitch, try to share, then check, uh,
At
share, share,
share
share.
computer audio.
Yes, yes.
Sige. Later na lang. Pero ano siya, may audio siya. Okay, so you can try then on your end, guys, kung gusto nyo i-check yung mga available videos. Okay? So, yun lang naman. Yun lang naman yung meron sa ating EBSCO Academic Search Complete. Marami siyang, actually sa EBSCO, marami siyang databases. But for this example, kasi Academic Search Complete yung focus natin. So, we chose Academic Search Complete. Okay? So, if you're looking for ebooks, maaari nyo siyang makita dito sa ebooks. You have to choose ebooks, ebooks collection EBSCO host. Ayan. So, kung may time pa tayo, maybe we can give a demo then on that. Okay? So, next is your webinar quiz number 2. So, let me share my screen again, my slides. Okay, ready for question number 2? How many times does clinical spectrum of levodopa-induced complications by Camila Catherine Aquino 2015 cited in Academic Search Complete? Letter A, 2 times. Letter B, 3 times. Letter C, 4 times. So for that, I will give you 20 seconds because you have to search for that one. Okay, time's up. Next, we have Gale Reference Complete. So Gale Reference Complete is also a multidisciplinary database subscribed by the UP system. So actually, this is one of my favorites kasi madami siyang databases sa loob. So later, I will show you. So Gale Reference Complete has over 28,000 periodicals, over 1,700 ebook editions, over 13 million pages of historical sources, and over 1.5 million items of literature criticism and full-text literary works. Okay, so inside Gale, you can actually see 15 database in total, but there are major databases. No? We have 6 major databases. First, we have academic one file. It includes scholarly journals, magazines, and articles. We have general one file, which includes general interest publications. We have one file news, which obviously includes national and regional newspapers. We also have ebooks. So it has many award-winning ebooks inside. And then we have literary sources, which includes commentary, biographical information, reviews, essays, and others. And we have Archives Unbound, which contains historical and government documents, correspondences, and others. Okay, so you do not have to memorize all of the subjects and all of the things that I've said. You can actually do a cross-searching with the interlink technology being used by Gale Reference Complete. Now, so later I will show you how to use that cross-searching. Okay. Next, we have some popular subjects included in Gale. So sorry if it's a bit blurry kasi in-screen capture ko lang siya from the Gale brochure. No, so these are some of the popular subjects. We have literature, business and management studies, history and sociology, philosophy and religion, politics, international relations, science and technology. They group their resources according to subjects. So, for example, if you are looking for history and sociology documents, you can check Gale ebooks. Archives Unbound, and Gale Literary Sources. Okay? So these are the key features of Gale Reference Complete. Gale doesn't have a mobile app like EBSCO, but their content is already optimized, meaning it fits the platform to any screen size on any device. So okay pa rin siya kahit kahit wala siyang mobile app kasi optimized naman yung kanyang content according to the screen size of your device. And then it is also integrated with Google and Microsoft Office tools for sharing, downloading, and others. And it also has a feature called Topic Finder, which groups commonly occurring themes within search terms. So later I will show you. Very cute yung feature na yan ni Gail. Favorite ko siya. Okay, so kung na-encounter nyo na yung text analyzer kay JSTOR, if some of you already use JSTOR, meron siyang text analyzer. So medyo similar sila kasi gumagawa sila ng list of topics and related terms for your given term. Pero kay JSTOR, i-upload mo yung file. Pwede mong i-upload yung file mo. Kung meron kang, halimbawa may maganda kang article and gusto mo makita yung mga related articles pa on that document, you can actually upload that one in JSTOR. Pero kay um, Gale, kailangan lang natin ng search term or keyword. Okay. So, nag-screen cap lang ako pero punta tayo sa mismong Gale reference complete. Okay, so close lang natin tong mga tabs natin. Punta tayo kay resource list, My Athens. So, just type Gale reference complete. Reference. Oops. Ayun. Okay, so Gale reference complete. Oh, wow, ang bilis niya mag-load ngayon. Bilis niya mag-load. Okay, so this is your interface for Gale. Ito yung product menu niya. So as I've mentioned earlier, we have a total of 15 database inside Gale. Pero meron tayong mga major databases. So pwede nyo siyang i-click dito kung gusto nyo sa Gale General 1 file lang kayo mag-search, no, for Gale Literature Criticism, pwede natin siyang i-click dyan. Pero we have actually groupings here at the top. If you're looking for ebooks, you have 3 databases na pwedeng i-try. You have business titles, Gale ebooks, library information science for LIS students. And then, if you're looking for periodicals, for newspapers, magazines, ganyan, we have also 3, academic 1 file, general 1 file, 1 file news. And then for primary sources, you have Archives Unbound. And for literature, medyo madami. Pwede kayong itry. So, as I've mentioned earlier, hindi nyo kailangang i-memorize yung mga document types na nasa loob ng bawat isang database kasi lahat sila dito meron silang mga brief description. Okay, so yun yung kagandahan kay Gale. And then, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na cross-searching. So you can actually search for terms na hindi nyo na kailangang isa-isahin yung mga databases na yun. Excuse me. So for this demo, try natin mag-search inside Gale Power Search. Okay. So let's search for Asian food. Okay, as you can see, meron kayong mga filters na agad na pwedeng i-apply at the top. You have magazines, academic journals, books, news, images, and videos. Medyo iba siya sa interface ni EBSCO, no, na nasa left side yung mga filters natin. You also have filters At the right side, you can choose the publication date, subjects, document type, publication title, and you can search within the search result. You can also set this to full text documents or documents that contains images. And then, dito pa sa medyo upper part, you have your search alert if you want to set some alerts whenever additions or if there are additions to your search result, to your search term. And then, if you are not yet sessioned out, pwede nyong i-run yung search history nyo. So, kung may gusto kayong balikan na ginawa nyong search, you can do that through here. And then, you can get the link of this specific search result, and you can do highlighting and put some notes. Okay, to personalize your searching experience, you can actually sign in with Google or sign in with Microsoft. So, sa ibang databases, magre-register pa kayo talaga ng hiwalay na account within that database, for that database. Pero dito kay Gale, pwede nyo na lang i-connect yung inyong Google account or Microsoft account para ma-save yung mga searches nyo and others. And then, eto yung sinasabi kong topic finder. Okay, let's click topic finder. So, ayan. So, topic finder, find new topics or keywords and discover new connections found in the top results. Okay, so for Asian food, dahil we search for it kanina, nakaset na siya. And then, topic finder already generated some terms na most often found in their text. So, for Asian food, we have restaurant as the top subject. No, for their collection lang ha, for Gale collection. So, cute siya kasi colorful siya. And mas maganda siyang tingnan, parang hindi clouded, parang hindi ka malilito kasi nakikita mo na agad yung kabuuan kung ano yung mga topics, ano yung mga subjects ng bawat material sa loob, no? Nakikita mo na agad kung alin yung may pinakamaraming results. Kung ayaw mo ng tiles, pwede ka rin namang mag-wheel. So, pick wheel. Pero parang mas cute yung tiles. Mas madali siyang tingnan para sa akin. Okay? So, let's go back to tiles. And then when you click a tile, for example, restaurant, makikita nyo yung total of results for each topic. So, in restaurant, you have 24 results. Ayan yung mga articles or kung ano mang document type yan. Pwede nyo siyang i-navigate na rin dyan. You can click those. And then, inside restaurant, pwede nyo pa siyang matrim down. Pwede nyo pang i-click yung other tiles here. For example, Asian cuisine, you have a total of 4. Ayun, ganun siya ka-cute. Okay. So, you can go back, you can reset. Ayan. So, ano siya, parang everyday nagbabago yung results. Depende sa kung ano mang additions meron. For example, search natin, royal family. Matagal nyo i-analyze kasi trending ang royal family ngayon. Masyadong madaming results. Kasi if you remember, meron tayong newspapers inside Gale. So, di ba, everyday naman, meron tayong mga news. Okay. Ayaw niya mag-load. Ayaw niya kay, royal family. So, let's go back to our search box. Try nyo na lang on your end. Kahit anong topic na gusto nyo. Okay, so next, sample natin yung mga book chapters. So let's click books. Asian food pa rin yung ating subject term. Okay, yan. Makikita nyo, we have a total of 472 books. These are actually book chapters, hindi pa ito yung books. Hindi pa ito yung whole book mismo. So let's click Asian's Diet of. Ba't ang bagal niya? Ayan. So Asian's Diet of is actually a book chapter from Nutrition and Wellbeing A to Z Volume 1. So makita nyo na agad dito yung full text file or full text ni Asian's Diet of. Okay, so if you scroll down, mababasa nyo na lahat ng contents niya. Medyo mabagal lang siguro ang aking internet kaya hindi nag-appear yung mga images, but there are images there. Your references available, and your citation. At the end of the document, you can see the citations. Okay, you can do some exports using these files, and then you also have your other tools here. You can translate the article. Meron tayong mga available languages dito, pero wag na natin gawin, baka hindi tayo makabalik. You can decrease the font size if you want it smaller, and then increase kung malalabo na yung mata natin, kung di natin nakita. It's up to you. And then you can also listen to this article. Kasi meron siyang MP3 or pwede nyo ma-download yung MP3 file niya and babasahin niya yung file para sa'yo. Okay? And then you can save it to your Google Drive, OneDrive, email, and download the full text version. And then you can print. At the right side, you have your related documents or related articles to this one. You also have your subjects. Pwede nyo ding i-navigate yung mga related files using these subjects. And then, if you want to see the whole book or the book where it came from, pwede nyo i-search, pwedeng i-click itong from. So, if you click that one, you can see the information about the book, about the publication, and then the table of contents. For Gale, you can only do chapter downloading. Hindi nyo siya pwedeng i-download ng buong book. So, pipili lang kayo ng chapter dito. Ayan. So, kung makikita nyo, ayan yung mga available chapters. Okay? So, check nyo rin yung volume kasi merong mga books na maraming volumes. So, this one, we are searching within the first volume. And then, it also has a second volume. Ayan. So, pili lang kayo dyan. Choose your volume. And then, if you want to see the book index, ayan. There's also available index and list of illustrations. Ayan. Makikita nyo dyan yung mga available illustrations dun sa loob ng book. Okay. Okay. So, let's go back. Search na lang ulit natin Asian food. Let's check if merong videos. So, makita nyo na dito from here, makita nyo na agad yung results eh. So, let's click videos. Ayan. So, we have a total of 12 videos related to Asian food. Click lang natin tong isang video na to. So, videos in Gale are for video streaming only. Katulad siya ni EBSCO. So, meron siyang mga options dito to save or send, pero ang masasave lang sa kanya ay yung transcript and other details. Hindi masasave sa drive nyo yung mismong video.
Are responsible for everything from signaling your immune system and keeping digestion in check to producing vital B vitamins. When
Okay, so yan. So, meron din siyang available citations kung gusto nyong i-cite itong particular video na ito. Okay? Another one that I want to show you, balik tayo sa mismong Gale product menu. So, click na lang natin si Gale. Si Gale One File News. Parang hindi ko ata alam ito gamitin. Wait lang. Dito na lang tayo balik. Sa Gale product menu. Okay. So, I will find the periodicals. Gale One File News. Kasi merong interesting collection si Gale One File News. So, if you click Gale One File News, syempre, ang ibibigay niya lang sa inyong results is newspapers and other publications na related sa news. So, just click go to publication search. So, kung maghahanap kayo ng mga newspaper titles and of course, marami na sa inyo nakagamit ng ROD service namin, Resource on Demand Service. Meron kaming mga materials, mga print and newspaper in MCF or microfilm version. So, yun yung madalas na hinihingi sa amin sa ROD. Pero dito, pwede nyo siyang i-check actually kasi meron tayo dito mga available na local titles ng newspapers. Pero hindi lahat kay Gale News. Pero gusto ko lang makita nyo din. If you search Manila, makita nyo dito merong mga familiar na newspaper titles. We have Manila Bulletin, Philippine Star, The Manila Times. Okay? So let's click Manila Bulletin. Hey, ayun yung mag-load. Okay, I don't know if it's just my internet or talagang medyo mabagal si Gil. Kasi parang last week pa siyang ganito. So, balik tayo sa PowerPoint slide ko. Pakita ko na lang yung mga screenshots natin. Wait lang. Hintayin pa natin konti. Gusto ko mapakita sa inyo ng live eh. Para ano. Ayaw niya talaga. Sige, balik na lang tayo sa slides. You can see my slides now.
Yes, Mitch.
Okay. So dito na lang tayo sa sa screenshots. Okay, so here. So you click one file news and then you have to go to publication search. Pwede rin naman kayong mag-enter ng search terms nyo. Pero if you have a specific publication title in mind, you can go to publication search. And then, ayan, nakita nyo, tinype ko yung Manila and we have 3 familiar titles. And then if you click Manila Bulletin, makikita natin yung available issues or volumes na meron si Gale. So we have October 31, 1999 to current. So madalas na pinapagawa sa mga freshies yung yung maghanap ng articles, yung mga events ng birthday nyo sa mga newspapers. So, sino ba yung mga dito, 2002 babies? No? So, ayan. From here, sinet ko siya sa 2002 and then nag-search lang ako nag-pick lang ako ng specific date, no? And then you can see the the news inside that specific date ni Manila Bulletin. So for this example, October 28, 2002. Oh, sorry. Ayan, so makikita nyo, nung October 28, 2002, na-publish yung article about National Day of Turkey. So National Day of Turkey pala nung October 29. And then, oh my God. And then, for local news, meron kayo dito, Sandigan 4th Division Chairman Justice Nario retires today. So, yun yung mga events na kung birthday nyo. Pwede nyo tingnan kung nung birthday nyo, ano yung mga events, ano yung mga happenings nung araw na yun. No? So, madalas itong ipagawa sa mga freshies para lang, initial activity lang. Hanap kayo ng mga newspapers and search for your birthday. Ayan. So, pwede kayo hindi mag-ROD. Pwedeng tingnan nyo muna kay Gail kasi marami din siyang issues on newspapers. So, para hindi din, kung nagmamadali kayo, kasi syempre pag galing sa microfilm collection yung ating hinahanap, medyo may kabagalan, and kapag lumagpas na kayo sa free pages, may bayad na siya. So, yan. You can search for, Gail One File News. Okay, so kanina pinagpapakita si webinar quiz number 3. Ready na ba kayo? Okay, so you have 12 seconds. It visualizes connections between search terms and topics and view relevant articles for those topics. Letter A, topic finder. Letter B, find topics. Letter C, topic find. Your time starts now. Such a hard question. Okay, time's up. Okay. For our last and final database for this morning's webinar session, we have ProQuest. So, like Gale, ProQuest One Academic is one-stop gateway wherein you can search resources across collections without having to switch platforms. So, it also uses the interlink technology wherein you can search across databases within this gateway. Okay? So, within ProQuest One Academic, it has 4 products. We have Academic Complete, ProQuest Central, Academic Video Online, and ProQuest Dissertation and Thesis Global. So, for Academic Complete, it has ebooks with powerful research tools and DRM-free chapter downloads. For ProQuest Central, it includes scholarly journals, magazines, newspapers, and others. For Academic Video Online, obviously, you can find online videos within this product. So I believe it was discussed by Eric yesterday. So maganda yung naging discussion niya na explain niya lahat ng mga tools within Academic Video Online. And last, we have ProQuest Dissertation and Thesis Global, which we call as PQDT. So as the name implies, it includes more than 5 million dissertations and theses. In these PQDT titles, there are also thousands of Filipiniana materials that you can also access through to class. So, kung wala kayong access kay ProQuest Dissertation and Thesis Global within the ProQuest One Academic, no, you can also search for Filipiniana thesis and dissertations within to class. So later I will show you how to do that. Okay, so some of the subjects included within ProQuest are arts, business, health and medicine, history, literature and language, multidisciplinary, of course, science and technology, and social sciences. So those are some of the subjects lang. Okay, these are the key features of ProQuest. So, it has detailed searchable fields in advanced search. Later, I will show you kung gaano siya ka-detailed. It is also integrated with Google and Microsoft Office tools for sharing, downloading, and others. And ito yung kagandahan niya. Ito yung kaibahan niya dun sa dalawang nauna natin na database. It actually includes downloadable audio and video contents na you can download in MP4 and MP3 files. So later, I will show you paano yun gawin. Okay. So let's go to my Open Athens. Okay, close lang natin si Gil. And then the resource list, you can search for ProQuest. Okay. So kung makikita nyo, meron na agad tayong link outside ProQuest database. We have EBSCO Academic Complete, ProQuest eBook Central, and eBooks ProQuest eBook Central. So correct me if I'm wrong, Team Aisa is, I think, very similar siya or iisa lang siya. Kasi parang yung eBook Central, siya yung pinaka-native platform ni Academic Complete, if I'm not mistaken. So, ayan. So, makikita nyo pa rin si eBook Central and Academics Complete inside ProQuest databases. So, let's click ProQuest databases. I hope you can follow, guys. Okay, so this will be your interface for ProQuest databases. You can see your access badge here. So, kung taga Diliman kayo, taga Cebu kayo, makikita nyo yung access badge nyo sa top part ng inyong screen. And then, at the right side, you can see also your recent searches. So, if you're not yet sessioned out, pwede nyong i-rerun ang inyong mga searches. And then, you also have your folder. Itong use ni folder, if you're not logged in using your My Research account or the personalized account within a ProQuest, you can still save, you can still add documents into your folder. Pero once na nag-session out na kayo, obviously mawawala na siya. But at least you have this option. And then you have your My Research. So this is your account within ProQuest. So if you do not have an account yet, you can create one and then sign in to My Research. Okay, so try natin mag-sign in. May iba kasi na ayaw nilang gumawa ng maraming accounts, no? Good thing si ProQuest meron siyang temporary folder where you can select items na pwede nyo rin magawa yung mga nagagawa nyo dito sa personalized account. So, as you can see, wala akong mga sinave na materials, no? So, pwede yan magbago kung meron man akong mga masave na documents. Okay? So, ProQuest also has a help guide. Napaka-useful nito. Kung may makalimutan kayo and wala kayong ma-reach kaagad-agad, pwede kayong pumunta dito sa help guide. Please, kung marami kayong time, kung may time kayo, please read these guides. No, kasi napaka-comprehensive niya. Lahat talaga na kailangan mo nandiyan na. Okay? So, let's go back to basic search. Okay, on basic search, you can actually filter na your results eh. You can choose if scholarly journals na yung gusto nyo, books, videos, and audio dissertations, and others. No, you can also choose if full text lang yung gusto nyong result or peer-reviewed. And then you have advanced search here. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, it has a detailed, search, detailed options for your advanced search. So if you click here, you can see na pwede kayo maghanap within the abstract, if subject indexing lang yung gusto nyong pagbasehan ng inyong search term, location, document text itself, document title, so on and so forth. Okay? And then you also have your thesaurus. It's pretty similar with EBSCO subject terms and indices. Controlled vocabulary din siya. So if you want to use that, you just have to click this one. And then field codes. Yung field codes niya actually, yan yung makikita nyo dito sa mga options dito. Ayan yung parang mga acronyms na yan. Yan lang yung ibig. Kung gusto nyo lang maintindihan pa ng mas mabuti yung mga field codes na pwedeng gamitin kay ProQuest, punta lang kayo dito. And then some search tips. Okay? And then ProQuest also has a publications tab. Similar with the previous two databases. If you want to search for specific titles, you can do this. You can do that here. Okay? And then if you click browse, you can find some featured content about different topics. So, I don't know if gaano siya katagal o gaano kadalas siya nagbabago, pero some featured contents yung makita nyo dito. And then, of course, you have your databases. So, as I've mentioned earlier, ProQuest has 4 products: Academic Complete, Academic Video Online, ProQuest Central, and PQDT. Lahat ng mga details nila or brief description included din dito. On top of that, you can also access publicly available content database. Obviously, these are free. Coronavirus Research Database, free din ito. So even if you're not accessing the ProQuest using Open Athens, you can search for materials within ProQuest. Kasi meron tayong mga free databases. Okay? Okay, so for this example, dahil kanina pa tayo nagbe-basic searching, let's try advanced searching for ProQuest. Okay. So let's search for agriculture, for example. Anywhere lang natin siya. Set lang natin siya anywhere. And then our Boolean operator set as and. Then we have farmers. And iset natin siya makita sa loob ng document text. Okay, you can also limit this to full text. And then, all dates. Pwede din kayong mag-modify ng date. And location. For example, Thailand. Okay, and then you have to set the source type to, for example, dissertations and thesis. Okay? And then, click search. Tingnan natin kung may lalabas na result. Minsan kasi pag masyadong marami tayong filters na nilagay, and wala sila, at walang tumutugma dun sa ating search string, obviously walang lalabas. Okay, so yan yung ating mga available results for our search string, agriculture and farmers in Thailand. Okay, so you have your filters here. Pwede nyo pa rin siyang baguhin. And then, if you click an article, you can already download the PDF file from here. Meron siyang mga tools dito. And then, kung gusto nyo preview lang, abstract and details, and some references. Okay, makikita nyo din dito yung mga citation details niya. This particular article was cited by one, and then some documents with shared references, and other related items. It also has some subjects na pwede nyo pa rin i-apply to narrow down pa yung search nyo. And then, meron din siya ditong option to download. Marami siyang, makikita nyo pakalat-kalat lang yung mga download PDF buttons sa page. So, which is good. Kasi hindi, parang makikita nyo siya agad. And then, if you want to order a copy, Pero dahil full text naman na ito, hindi nyo naman nagugustuhin na mag-order ng copy. And then, citations. Ayan. So, you can choose any citation format. Marami silang available. But please do check the citations. And then, some export files for citation managers. Okay, and then email and all option. Within all option, napakadami pang option. So, nandito pa rin sa download PDF. Nandito pa rin yung mga options outside. Okay? You can save this to my search, add to selected items lang. Pag selected items lang, ano lang yan, temporary folder lang ha. Save to my search, yan yung sa personalized account nyo. And then, cloud saving, meron kayong Google Drive, Google Classroom, Microsoft OneDrive, and then other options. Okay? So, makikita nyo, hindi nyo masasabing wala yung ganito, wala yung ganyan. Kasi, nandyan lang siya. Napakaraming ways to click those. Okay? So, next. Balik tayo sa results natin. Dahil ito yung mga thesis, no? As I mentioned earlier, pwede kayong mag-search ng thesis within to class. But not all. Kasi, ongoing pa rin yung aming pag-upload ng mga PQDT titles sa to class. So, I'll show you how to search for PQDT titles inside to class. So, medyo may time pa tayo. So, pag hindi nyo memorize yung URL nito class, you can go to University Library main live website and then look for this search box, no? Kailangan naka-set siya as local databases. Kasi kapag subscribe resources, it will redirect you to the EBSCO Discovery Service, which will search through our online subscriptions. So, just click local databases and then, ano ba? For example, churches. Search. And then it will redirect you to the main library website. To class. To class, web scale discovery. Okay, so, ano yung hinahanap natin? Dissertations and thesis, right? So, hanapin lang natin yung ito yung mga limiters niya. Okay, you can choose format. Click natin si thesis. And then all of the PQDT titles, I guess, is a part of the collection of Filipiniana book section. So, set natin sa Filipiniana book section. So, from here, makikita nyo, meron tayong mga thesis na in print and online. So, ito yung sinasabi ko na PQDT titles. When you see full text access requires UP webmail login, meaning PQDT titles yan. So, let's click this one. So, nakalagay dyan, full text access requires UP mail login. So, kapag naka-sign in na or naka-login na kayo sa UP webmail nyo, pag kinlik nyo yan, mabuview nyo na agad yung full text ng material. View only. View only. You cannot download it. Okay? So, yan. Kung ano lang, marami tayong options to search for PQDT titles. So, kung mas madali para sa inyo yung pumunta dito sa to class, you can also use this one. But, katulad nga sinabi ko kanina, hindi pa naka-upload lahat. So, we have a total of 1,000 plus PQDT titles. Okay? Next. Let's go back to basic searching. I will now show you how to search for videos and kung ano yung mga videos na pwede nyong ma-download yung mismo MP4 file, or for audio files, you can download the MP3 files. Okay, so let's search for grass fires. And then from here, choose na natin yung videos and audios. And then click search. Okay. So we have a total of 1,079 results for grass fires as video or audio file. So, as I mentioned earlier, meron tayong mga videos and audio files na pwede nating ma-download actually. Kasi from the previous session, we can only do video streaming, no? Pero dito kay Proquest, meron kasi siya mga exclusive videos and audios na hindi dadaan kay academic video online. So, let's see. For example, this one. If you click that one, ayan. Meron kayong transcript dito. It was discussed by Eric yesterday if you have attended his session. Pwede nyo i-navigate kung naiinip daw kayo. Pwede nyo i-click na yan and dyan na siya mag-start. And then you can also embed this video. You can copy the permalink, the embed code. And then it's abstract and other details. But if you'll notice, walang option to download, di ba? Meron dito, all options. But if you click those, hindi masasave yung mismong file. Ang masasave lang is yung abstract niya, yung transcript niya, yung other details niya. But you have this option, supplemental materials. So kung nakita nyo siya na useful din siya sa inyong research or sa inyong assignment, you can also use this one. This you can download. No? Ayan. Okay. So, pakita naman natin yung sinasabi ko pa kanina pa, na pwede nating i-download yung mga files. Okay. Sa more filters, choose database. Dahil si Procast 1 Academic, ginagamit niya si Alexander Street Video Player, obviously hindi nyo madadownload yung mga files. Si Academic Video Online, obviously hindi nyo rin madadownload yung files. Procast Central is still part of Procast 1 Academic. If you choose US Newsstream, for example, ayan. As you can see, these are audio files, no? May kita nyo agad from here na you can download the audio file. And it says 26 MB lang siya. Ayan. And for this one, it's actually a video. If you click this one, ayan no, makita nyo dito sa other format sa right side, guys. Kita nyo yung aking arrow. Video download, MP4 file, 29 MB. So you can actually download that because it's not using the Alexander Street or the Avon or the academic video online. You can download that file. Okay, yun yung kagandahan niya. And then transcript available then and abstract details. Okay? So paano ba natin malalaman? Kasi parang within US Newsstream, parang meron pa ring mga materials or meron pa ring mga videos na you cannot download eh. I don't know if it's accurate, pero based on my observation, you can identify those that are downloadable kapag nakita nyo tong mga options na to. Meron siyang video and transcript. Kapag nakita nyo yan from there, it's actually downloadable. Based on my observation, I need to I need to verify pa. Okay? So last 11:25 na. So last one for books, for ebooks, let's try War Veterans. Ayan, tapos iset natin sa books and then click search. Okay, so yun yung mga results natin for War Veterans. Books. Okay, so let's click this one, Indian War Veterans. So actually, all of the ebooks that are part of our subscription can be read online. Lahat 'yan pwede niyong mabasa pero meron siyang difference on how can you download or how can you get a copy for your offline reading. So if you click read online, obviously read niyo siya online. And then if you download book, it says here na you have to have a third party software which is Adobe what you call that? Adobe Digital Editions. Yun yung recommended. Pero you can use other third-party software if you want. Basta, basta mariread niya yung ACSM file. Okay? Pero recommended talaga ni ProQuest is Adobe Digital Edition. So you have to first install Adobe Digital Editions for you to download the book. No, good for 21 days. And then, if you do not want to download the whole book, you can download it by chapter. So you have your limit here. You have what this particular book has a total of 130 pages. Every day you have a total of 65 per download. So um if you want to refresh your download limit, every day nagre-refresh siya. So every day. So bukas pwede kayo mag-download ulit ng another 65, but you can actually download the whole book no from here. So I don't know if it's up to you kung ano yung choice nyo. Kung gusto nyo by chapter or whole download ebook, pwede naman yan. Okay, so if you click download book, I'm sorry, parang mag-go overtime. Pakita ko lang sa inyo to, no? If you click download book, you will be redirected here. You will be taken to University of the Philippines Diliman sign-in page or kung anumang campus po kayo. Ayan, tapos papipiliin niya kayo kung laptop, desktop, iOS, Android, and others. Okay, so pakita ko na lang sa inyo siguro yung aking Adobe Digital Editions para wait. Makita yung question ko eh. So let's go back na lang dito. Okay, for example, laptop, desktop. I'm using my own computer. Click continue and then kapag wala pa kayong Adobe Digital Editions, bibigyan niya kayo ng link to get the Adobe Digital Editions. For example, meron na kayong ADE. Ayan. So, you can download your book hanggang 21 days. So, after that, pag na-expire na siya, hindi nyo na siya ma-access sa inyong ADE. Okay. Next, meron din naman tayong mga books na hindi na kailangan ng ADE. So, these are books without DRM limitations. Ay, bakit ako napunta doon? Sorry. Let's go back to the search results of War Veterans for books. Hindi lahat ng e-books sa ProQuest ay kakailanganin nyo ng ADE or Adobe Digital Editions. Meron dang mga books na without DRM limitations, meaning mada-download nyo siya as PDF file. Okay, for example, this one. Ayan o. Makita nyo, iba yung description niya below download book. Get the entire book, use any PDF or EPUB software, and there are no copy, print, or download restrictions on this title. So, yun yung kagandahan, di ba? Madami kayong download options, madami kayong options to access the ebook. Pero syempre, hindi naman natin mapipili kung dapat ba siya, wala siyang DRM limitations or ganyan. Okay? Okay, so now let's go back to my PowerPoint slides. It's time for the webinar quiz number 4. Okay. Which ProQuest product provides access to scholarly journals, newspapers, and magazines? Letter A, Academic Video Online. Letter B, ProQuest Central. And letter C, Academic Complete. You have 12 seconds. Okay, time's up. Question number 5. How many Washington Post videos, audios does Kamala Harris have in ProQuest 1 Academic? Choose the nearest number. Letter A, 310 plus. Letter B, 410 plus. Letter C, 510 plus video and audio. I'll give you 20 seconds for that. Please do not key in your answer in the chat box yet. Okay, time's up. And for the last question, how many UP campuses are there? No choices provided. Put the correct digit after your quiz code. 12 seconds. Okay, time's up. EB, are you ready? EB?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so post na natin yung ating signal text in 3, 2, 1. Answer now. May nag-answer pa ba? Madami pa ba? Parang wala pa akong nakita.
Yes, Mitch. So there's still students trying to input their answers.
Sige, bigyan mo na natin.
So yeah. So let's wait for a short while. So you're gonna flash the answer naman, Mitch, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Review ko lang din. Kasi parang ano.
All right.
Thank you.
So I think after Mitch reveals the question, or at least the answer, no, the proper code, I think we could proceed to our pigeonhole because we have a few questions.
Okay. Answer pa kayo, guys. Pero may nakita na ako. Salamat. Ayan. May nag-answer pa ba?
Yes, Mitch. So there are still some students answering.
Please do not send to me privately the answers. Please send it to everyone.
Yeah. Please take note of that in your respective chat box.
Yes. Okay? I think that's enough. Sa tingin nyo, Team Isais. Okay na ba i-reveal yung answer? Ay, madami pa nagsasagot. Baka may mga classes pa kayo. I'm sorry. Di natin na ano yung time. Okay, I think I need to reveal the answers now. Maybe.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Mitch.
So the answer is abakait. Okay? We have Open Athens for our new access management service. For the cited material in EBSCO, we have 3 times. We have topic finder and we have academic complete and 300 plus videos. And ilang campus meron sa UP? Hala, may 21 sumagot. We have only 8. Okay? Sinabi ko siya kanina. Okay? So, guys, sino kaya ang ating mga winners? Can you help me?
So for the first prize, obviously.
Oo.
So the first one to get the right combination wins the first prize.
From my view, first placer is, wait lang. Wait lang, guys. We have, wait. Para nawala yun. Ayan, we have Donalyn Piamonte.
All right. So
Yan.
congrats,
Congratulations.
Lynn. So you have the first prize. So next, who's our second prize
Next,
winner?
we have Kurt Zeril. Paano i-read yun? Kubin?
All right. So congrats, Kurt Zeril. You're our second placer. And lastly, our third
And
placer.
lastly,
Sino
we
kaya?
have Wavin Mauri Onde. Is that correct?
All right. So Wavin Mori Onde. So third place winner. So I think I hope our colleagues got a hold of that. All right. So I think we could proceed with our question, Mitch. So
Okay. So
is it okay?
I'll stop sharing.
Okay, sige.
Okay.
All right. So let me just share for a short while our pigeonhole. So we have questions now. All right. So hopefully you can see yeah, my browser. So some questions are just about getting a certificate. No, so I think Isa already answered this one. So let's move on to other questions now related with Mitch's topic. So first off, so is Class available to all UP system?
Okay, so Class is available in UP Diliman only. It's the web scale discovery service of UP Diliman that replaced iLife.
All right. So again, let's reiterate that Class is available so far for UP Diliman. Okay. So next off, so I can't seem to find UPM sa ProQuest. I tried to access it pero wala talaga.
I think UPM is also subscribed to ProQuest. Let me see. Yes, via Open Athens po ba? Maybe they are not yet done setting up ProQuest in their Open Athens resource list. Kaya hindi pa natin makita si ProQuest. But as I've said earlier, you can ask for the remote access account. Meron si UPM yan. Meron kayong remote access account. No? So you will be accessing ProQuest outside Open Athens. You have to type the URL and use the assigned remote access account. Just make sure na kayo lang po yung gagamit. Huwag nating i-share sa iba. Okay?
All right. So thanks for that, Mitch. And just as what Ma'am Rai has mentioned here, no, obviously your account falls under the jurisdiction of the UP Main Library. So I guess the best action to take is to send them an email. All right. And obviously, as the usual, if you have problems, send them your screenshots. All right. So moving on for our next question. So okay, so how do you begin with an EBSCO search or how to access EBSCO? So I think you can easily find it no, in your respective Gmail accounts at the top right-hand corner of your screens. Just scroll down and then you should open Athens. All right, so sign in and then on the list of contents or at least our online databases, find EBSCO Academic Search Complete. right?
Mm-mm.
So, and other
That's right.
databases.
Yes, that's right.
So, sorry, Mitch, I answered it
Mm.
for you.
Yes.
Alright, so, paano naman po kung galing po ako sa UPLB, wala rin pong Open Athens sa UP mail ko po, ano pong gagawin ko?
Um, are you are you now enrolled as a UP Diliman student and you want to access
So,
ano? Okay.
let's see the answer. Okay, so this is actually one of the usual questions that we've encountered. So, Isa already added an answer, but I think there is a change of status, I think. So where do you belong? So this actually applies. Let's say, for example, you had your undergraduate in UP Manila, and then you're pursuing your graduate studies now in UP Diliman. Obviously, in the computer system, you're still registered as a student in UP Manila. So it's not updated. So on our end, obviously, you need to inform us so that we in turn will be able to inform the computer center that there is a need to update your organizational status, right?
Yes.
So just like what Isa has mentioned here, send us your name, student number, email, your UP mail at up.edu.ph mail, and then obviously a copy of Form 5 to verify if you are a duly registered student for this particular semester,
Yes, that's
right?
right.
So I think the last question no is in conjunction with that one. So bakit po sa UP mail ko wala pong nakalagay na Open Athens po. Alright, so that's the primary reason no, to explain that. So hopefully you'll be able to send us these questions, right? So are there any other questions that we could entertain? Alright, so having done, I think let's go back to our chat box, Mitch, no?
Okay.
Alright, so there are no other questions. Mitch, do you still want to add anything else?
If
Answers?
you guys want to see how I got those answers, baka lang pero may mga tumama, 'di ba? Kung kung kaya pa ng time, pwede ba nating i-share kung
Yeah,
paano
sure. Go
natin
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mitch.
kasi yung dalawa kong questions is ano practical, kailangan mong i-search. So for question number 2, yung cited materials no in EBSCO. Pakita ko lang para maano din natin, ma-check natin kung tama ba yung nilagay kong answer. Sana hindi siya nagbago. Kasi 'di ba may new additions eh. Hindi natin alam baka isang oras lang lumipas may nadagdag na may nag-cite na ulit. Ayan. Okay, so continue. Cited references. Ano ba yung question natin kanina? Ito. Si clinical spectrum of levodopa-induced. Dahil title siya, nilagyan natin siya cited title and then click search. And then, as you can see, time cited in this database, 3. So, tama yung answer natin, no? Pero kung meron pa sa mga susunod na araw na mag-cite ng specific article na to, obviously, madadagdagan siya. Okay? But actually, you can also, you can also search that using new search. And I think, below the title, makikita nyo na eh. Makikita nyo na yung times kung kano siya kadalas sinite. Ayan o, time cited in this database. So, naka-indicate na rin siya dyan. Okay? So, next, we have Kamala Harris for ProQuest. Okay, so just search for Kamala Harris and set it as video and audio. It has 363 results, but I said in my question na Washington Post videos and audios yung kailangan natin. So you have to filter the database. and choose Washington Post. So it says there it has 318 videos and audios. So yung correct answer natin 310 plus videos and audios. So that's how I get those answers. Okay? So I guess clear na. Buti hindi nagbago yung results.
Mm. All
Okay.
right. So thanks for that clarification, Mitch. So I hope that's pretty much clear now to our students. And again, thank you for holding that session. So we've extended a bit, but I do know for a fact that this has been a very informative and educational session for each and every one of you, concerning our multidisciplinary databases. And on us in the library, we hope that you'll be able to utilize these resources as they cost a lot. So even during the pandemic, most especially during the pandemic, as obviously IP access isn't allowed. Right. So tomorrow and the following sessions, I think we still have three sessions more for the remaining 3 days. Hopefully, you'll still be able to learn and stay with us through the entire duration. All right. So thank you everyone for attending. I do believe some of you have your classes. Stay safe and thank you everyone.
Thank you
Bye. Oh,
everyone.
please don't forget to answer the survey evaluation form.
Yes.
All right. So Toph already posted the link in your chat box. Okay. Bye
Thank you
everyone.
guys. Congratulations to the winners.
Congrats to the winners.